Hey everyone, Marissa with DiscoverIntuition.com here to do a channeling from the guides to give you a message for the day. So I'm going to go ahead. I already cleared the house. I already protected the house. My husband got home in the middle of the video, so I went ahead and cleared his energy, and the house is all nice and protected. I called in Abraham, and I also called in my guide. Her name's Sophia, and she is kind of a group consciousness. She's like a group consciousness of like 7 or 8 different guides, but I just call her Sophia. And what I thought was really cool when I met her and she appeared to me during, actually I had another channel doing a session for me, and she appeared to me during that session, and the channel said that Sophia actually means wisdom. So I thought it was really cool. If you ever connect with a guide and you ask them their name and you look up the meaning, it usually means something pretty cool. So anyways, Sophia's here today, and so is Abraham. So I'm going to go ahead and channel them and see who steps forward. Okay, it's Sophia. And see what they have to say. I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh, Jesus is here. And Peter. Dear child, as we step into your energy today, we bring to you love, we bring to you light, we bring to you healing, and we bring to you the feeling of delight in that you are moving forward quite quickly indeed. For the world is moving forward quite quickly indeed. The world is moving forward indeed in that the frequency that surrounds each and every single human being is raising. The soul of each human being is raising. And what this is causing is a sensitivity to emotions, a sensitivity to feelings, and a rising up of old emotions, old feelings, old memories, things that are in essence stuck to the person because they have not released them. And now that the frequency of the planet, the frequency of the soul consciousness of all human beings is going up, it is as if it is a wheel. It is a wheel with mud stuck to it, and it has been going very slow, so the mud stays on the wheel. But now that the frequency is going up, the wheel is spinning much faster, so the mud is breaking away. In order for the mud to fall away and have the person not want to go back for the mud and stick it back on, the frequency of their spirit, of their soul, of their energy bodies must go up very much, very much. But the issue is that many people do not know this is happening, so they are seeing things as chaos. They are seeing old people, old places, old things, old emotions, old feelings, old memories as something that is bad, when in essence these things are rising up so that they can be let go. What we'd like to do is to teach each individual how to release these things. Do you have an obsession? Do you have something that you cannot get out of your mind? Do you have an old relationship that you cannot let go? This is something that you may have already let go of, that energetically it is mud. It is stuck to you. You cannot let it go. So what we would like for you to do is to connect with the soul aspect of yourself, the highest aspect of you that you can connect with. This is not your mind. This is not your ego. This is not even your individual spirit that is here with amnesia, so to speak, living in this human body. For understand and know that there is an aspect of you that can release these things. There is an aspect of you that can transmute all of these emotions, all of these feelings. Please know and understand that sometimes releasing things with this technique in which we will teach you is not just as easy as that, because there are many memories that are attached to memories that are attached to memories that are attached to memories. But if you find the root of this memory, you will in essence transmute that root, and the rest will fall away. So please know, dear one, that yes, this does take some digging, some work on yourself. But if you would like to start out very generally, you can remove the energies of certain people from your lives. So let's say that you're in a relationship. And the two of you cannot stop fighting. You cannot stop arguing. Indeed. Everything is an argument. You argue over the dishes. You argue over who fed the cat. You argue over who fed the dog. You argue over who watched the child more. The other left. You got left with the child. Understand and know that every fight has a root. Please know and understand that by releasing this root, you are releasing the rest of the energies. What we'd like for you to do now is to come up with an issue in your life. Come up with one that has been coming up over and over and over in your life. Over and over and over. Let's say this is a person. What we'd like for you to do is to imagine that you're in an elevator. Imagine this elevator is a glass elevator. In the roof of the elevator, there is a hole. And this hole is connected to Source. Ask that light be sent into your elevator to clear out anything that does not belong to you and anything that is not for your highest and best good. You may imagine this light coming in from the hole in the roof of the elevator as liquid. You may see it as light. You may see it as wind. You may see it as anything you would like. But this source energy will come in through the roof, and you may see it as the doors to the elevator open and everything leaves, or see that this light will transmute things. The darkest of dark energies will just turn into light. This elevator represents your auric field, so if you see people in it, ask that the doors open and ask them to leave. These would be earthbound spirits, and you do not want anybody in your elevator. Even if it's a grandmother that you love, she'll have an opinion about what you will be working on once you go and try to cut these cords and work on these energies, and she will interfere with this. So just ask her to step out of the elevator. If it is something that you don't like or it scares you, you can ask that Source pull this being up through the roof of the elevator, through the hole, and send them back to Source. And they'll be transmuted into light, crossed over, and sent back to wherever they belong. So you're in essence kind of healing this person or thing. Once your elevator is completely empty, sometimes it takes a while. What we'd like for you to do is to look up. You look up above the door, you'll see floors 1 through 7. You're going to push the up button. You're going to go up to floor 2. And this is the astral plane. This is emotions, feelings, memories, all of the things that are produced by the mental body, by the brain, by the ego, things like that. It's just energy. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up to this second floor. The doors will open, and there's a room there. It's an empty white room. It may have some white chairs, it may have some white tables, but everything's white, or should be white. And when you open it, when the door opens, you may notice that there's muck and grime and dirt in the room. You may notice people. That if you see people on this floor, you may see your husband or your wife. It's because their energy is in there. So you're seeing it as people, but it's not really people. It's just their energy. So what you're going to do is you're going to ask Source to send down light or water or whatever you use to clear out your elevator down through the hole in the elevator, out the doors, and as this source energy sweeps through the room, everything is made clean. Once this is clean, allow your doors to close and go up to floor 3. In this exercise, you will not be using this floor. This is where spirits reside, and you may go there to connect with them, but earthbound spirits are also on this floor. But for this exercise, we'll bypass floor 3, go to floor 4, and this is where the spirit resides within each person. So the door will open, and you're going to ask that the spirit of the person or the place or the thing that you're trying to clear from your field be in the white room. So you may see your husband, your wife, an ex, an old job, something that represents an old job, an old boss. And what you're going to do is you're going to allow the elevator doors to open, ask Source to send down an energy to transmute anything that's not for your highest and best good between you and this person. You may not see the person, you may just see the room, all kind of mucky, but it's the room that represents the person, the place, the thing, or the situation. So allow this light energy to sweep through the room, completely clearing it. And as it clears it, this is actually clearing cords, this is clearing old energies, this is clearing memories, because these rooms are, in essence, your aura, your field, and you're clearing them. That's what these rooms basically represent. So if somebody's in them, then you want to heal that, and you're allowing Source to do it, and you're witnessing it. So allow the energy to completely clear out this 4th floor. Once it's clear, it may take a minute, it may take 10 minutes. Let the elevator doors close. And then just go back down to the 1st floor. Make sure your energy is clear. Make sure your elevator is empty. Your elevator is clean. You can ask Source to send down an energy to do that. And then open your eyes. And what you want to do is you want to get a journal and just kind of write about what you saw, what you felt. Sometimes you have to clear, say, an ex's energy. You have to clear that energy from your field 4 or 5 times, but you'll get messages when you're up there. When you're up in you're basically going through the different layers of the astral plane. And it's hard to explain so quickly. I already went over in time. But that's what I get for letting the guides channel. So anyway, I hope that this helps you. Go ahead and journal about this. You can do this with people, places, things, jobs. You can even do this with aspects of yourself, pieces of yourself that you haven't let go. You can go up to the 4th floor, call in the spirit of you that's the 17-year-old that you just can't forgive, and you can ask that be healed and make sure that the room is completely clean, and then come back down. There's all different layers you can deal with, different stuff, and I'm going to teach a class on that, on all the different layers and different ways to use all 7 floors. But for now, that is how you clear out energies from your field that you may be obsessing about, or old relationships. If you're clearing out the energies of like a spouse that you're wanting to work things out with, what happens is you're calling in their energy, you're clearing your energy and theirs, you're clearing out old fights that just keep coming up because energetically it's mud stuck to your wheel. So anyway, I hope this works for you. I know it's a little out there, you have to use your imagination, but I think that anyone who's watching this video is highly intuitive, and you'll notice a release, and you'll notice that things shift for you, at least just a little tiny bit. So I will see you guys next time. Please come to my website, www.discoverintuition.com. Subscribe to my YouTube. And if you have any kind of like testimonials, or this really sucked, or whatever, just comment below on Facebook or on YouTube, or feel free if you don't want the public to know that you're doing little meditations like this, feel free to send me a private message on Facebook. All right? I will see you guys all soon. God bless. Bye.